Good morning and welcome to Delaware Valley High School in Milford, Pennsylvania. For Pope John Junior Lions Lacrosse, Mike Formisano along with you calling today's action. It is the RiverLAX tournament, the annual tournament here at Delaware Valley High School, where the junior Lions, both the 5th and 6th grade level and the 7th and 8th grade levels, play a tournament against teams from Northeast Pennsylvania and Northern New Jersey. And so we're here today to cover the 5th and 6th grade and 7th and 8th grade squads for Pope John. First off, the 5th and 6th graders, they're taking on the Abington Heights Comets. Pope John already on the field, ready to battle against the Comets. Pope John in their blue jerseys with gold numbers and white helmets. So we're going right to left on your screen. Before we get started, let's give you the roster for the 5th and 6th graders. We start with number 2, James Mahalik. Number 3, Logan Masway. Number 4, Paul Weibel. 6 is Jack Howell. 7, Luca Di Nicola. 8, Lambert Spanstra. 9, Santino Parasso. 10, Tristan Lorenzo. Number 11 is Michael Germano. 12, Jace Borbas. 13, John McCann. 15, Mason Seeger. 16, Bennett Pucci. 21, Casey O'Connell. 22, Elon Nisbeth. 23, Luca Pippa. 24, Joseph Bordavito. 36 is Adrian Akura. 39, Anthony Grego. 44, Zach Pillock. 80, Roman Pena. 87, Cooper Lapin. And number 99, Ted Zwicky. The president of the Catholic Academy of Sussex County is Father Michael Parisi. The principal of Pope John Middle School is Susan Santor. And the athletic director for the Junior Lions is Brian Carlson. Athletic trainers Gerard Graziano and Jordan Martin. The head coach of the Pope John Lions, Junior Lions, 5th and 6th grade teams, Chris Fisher. Assistants PJ Weibel and Frank DiNicolo. I'm Mike Formisano. We are here live at Delaware Valley High School. It is early. It's a coffee and donut special. 8 a.m. start here at Delaware Valley for the first game of the Pope John Junior Lions, 5th and 6th grade team. They will have 3 more later on today. We're going to get 3 of the games out of the 4 for them. Here against Abington Heights, 10 a.m. against the Tribe. We unfortunately will miss the 12 o'clock game against Mountaintop. We'll get the finale against Scranton at 2 p.m. Meanwhile, the 7th and 8th graders, same thing. We'll get 3 of their 4 games. And they are on this field right after this game at 8:30. And then they play throughout the day. So we'll get you their schedule in just a little bit. In net for Pope John for the 5th and 6th graders, number 80, Roman Pena. These are 25-minute games. There's no halves. They just play all the way through one specific quarter for 25 minutes. And they score, once the goal's scored, instead of having a center field face-off like they're going to have right now to start the game, they'll just start from the goalie crease, and the team who got scored on will take the ball out. 5th and 6th grade team doing very well this season. We wanted to give them a chance to get some exposure here on the channel. We haven't been with you on Facebook Live for a while now with the Junior Lions. So today will be a perfect day to be able to do so for the 5th and 6th grade and also 7th and 8th grade lacrosse teams. We're waiting for the horn for 8 a.m. to start because all the teams are synchronized by the horn that's surrounding here. So once we go at 8 a.m., they'll get started. It'll go to about 8:25. They'll set up for the 8:30 game, and that's the 7th and 8th graders. That's also against Abington Heights out of Northeast Pennsylvania. We'll miss the 10:30 a.m. game against the Tribe for the 7th and 8th graders, but we'll get the 11:30 against Back Mountain, and they play their last game at 1:30 against Scranton. We are just waiting for the horn to sound here from Delaware Valley High School. That will signal the games.
Go, Zach!
Players already in position. There you go. And Pope John wins the initial face-off. Number 3, Logan Masway racing up the field. Pops out of his cross into the grass turf here. Pope John fighting for it. Ball's up in the air. And scooped up by number 6, Jack Howell. For Abington Heights and all the other teams, we don't have rosters. We'll just go with the numbers that are on the back of the jerseys. We did it usually for the JV teams for Pope John. Here's number 6, Howell. Ball's loose on top of the crease area, which is bright orange. Goalkeeper for the Comets will smother the ball. And there we go.
Go, come on.
Pass out to number 9. Nice hit by number 10, Tristan Lorenzo. Now number 9 racing up the field along the right wing is number 25, being defended by number 99, Ted Zwicky. Ball's loose on the turf. 36, Adrian Acuria trying to scoop it up. Get a whistle. And so the ball's going to go over to Abington Heights. Just had the Lions in their blue jerseys with gold numbers. Pope John on the front and white helmets with blue shorts. It's behind the net now. Pass out is wide. It's picked up on the left wing. Here's number 12 for Abington Heights. Along the right way. Nice defensive play by number 36, Adrian Acuria, knocking the stick out of the hands of the attacker for the Comets. And so now here's Mazway with the backhand pass to number 4, Paul Weibel. Weibel racing up the field along the right wing. Weibel with the pass to Mazway. The shot saved by the goalkeeper for Abington Heights. Nice save there on the shot by Mazway. Stolen away by Acuria. AJ Acuria played on the Pope John Middle School hockey team last year, won a championship. Playing here in La Crosse, I recognize him from the hockey. Number 44 over to 10. Number 10, Tristan Lorenzo. The shot goes wide. Pope John's closest, number 6, Jack Howell, is able to be there first. This is game number 1 for anybody involved here in the RiverLAX tournament today. We're just underway here at 8 a.m. Pope John assigning the first game for the 5th and 6th graders. Right after this, on this field, will be the 7th and 8th graders. Pass over to Lorenzo, knocked away by the Comets' long man. Defenseman with the long poles. Number 2 in there for Abington Heights, along with number 10 for Pope John, Tristan Lorenzo. Jack Howell, number 6. There's number 21 for Pope John, Casey O'Connell. O'Connell looking to move his way in. He's tripped down. And we get a flag on the play. Shot. Score! Pope John with the first goal of the game. And the goal is going to go to Zach Pillock. So, flag was thrown on the play. It didn't prevent Pope John from scoring the first goal of the game. Zach Pillock with the goal, and Pope John leads 1-0.
Now we're in the real thing.
Hey, boys! Everyone's in front! Everyone's in front! Everyone be ready to offset!
Zach's brother, Brody, plays for the varsity team. It was 6-1 this season. They were undefeated until yesterday when they went to Chatham. The Chatham Cougars took down Pope John 16-3, but it's been a great season so far for varsity. 6-1, having defeated Scotch Plains Fanwood this past Wednesday. Team ranked in the top 20. They're undefeated in their division, in the Waterman division. You can catch all the varsity JV games on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube. Just subscribe, it's free. And today is about the 5th and 6th and 7th and 8th grade teams, the junior Lions. Here's Logan Mazway on the right wing. Pass off to 24, Joseph Portovino. Round the world it goes. Weibel with the shot, deflected down by number 2 on the defense for Abington Heights. Now out to 21, Casey O'Connell. Gives it up to Mazway. Logan Mazway will pass it off to number 24, Joseph Portovino. Weibel goes over to O'Connell. Now back to Mazway. Down low, it went wide left. It's going to go out of bounds, but you know the rule in, actually, they're going to go ahead and give it over to Abington Heights. Usually when the shot comes in, if you're closest to the back line where it goes out of bounds, you'll retain possession. And the rule's in there because it encourages shots on goal. If you knew you were going to shoot the goal, on goal, and it was always going to go out of bounds. He was going to lose possession. You'd never shoot. Here's number 0, right along the sideline, right in front of us, and number 21, O'Connell, with the hit there. Paul Weibel swiping away. The ball comes loose, and Weibel picks it up. Weibel down the left wing. Paul Weibel, number 4. Pass off to number 21, O'Connell. O'Connell down low to Pillock. He scores! Zach Pillock inside left post, down below the ankles of the Abington Heights goalie. And it's 2-0 Pope John. Nice start for the Lions. 2 goals by Zach Pillock. Ball comes into Pope John territory, scooped up by number 24, Joseph Bonavino. Over to Casey O'Connell. O'Connell racing in along the left wing. O'Connell with the pass down low. The shot, score! Number 10, Tristan Lorenzo puts Pope John up 3-0. Well, the Lions have had a good season, but they look really sharp today. Ball goes out of bounds. Again, this is 1 of 4. We'll be covering 3 of these games. 2 morning and then the late one in the afternoon at 2 p.m. Player tripped down for Abington Heights. So now we'll start up. Abington Heights with it. Into Pope John territory.
Come on, guys, let's go.
And I think the referees are saying that there are too many Abington Heights players. No, too many Pope John players on. So, they reduced down to the number that is required and allowed, and we're back to play. Abington Heights now with the ball on the left wing. Pope John leads 3-0 here early on in this first game. It's only going to go 25 minutes. All the games today will be that length. And it'll have a 5-minute transition. Shot by Abington Heights, score. Number 1 for the Comets. Puts it in below the... on the bottom portion of the net, beats Roman Pena. And Pena passes out. Number 1 steals it away. 1 coming in. Stolen away by number 24 for Pope John, Joseph Bonavino. Bonavino moving into the Abington Heights section of the field. The pass off to Mazway. Logan Mazway, number 3, on the right wing. Mazway racing in. The shot. Score! Logan Mazway all alone on the right post. Beats the goalkeeper. And Pope John takes a 4-1 lead. So 2 goals by Pillock. 1 by Mazway there. And then 1 by Tristan Lorenzo. Here's number 12, Jace Borbis. Borbis, left-hand shot, moves into the center of the field. He'll pass it off to 36, Acuria. Now scooped up by number 23, Luca Pippa. Pippa with the pass, down low. Number 12, Jace Borbis. 4-1, Pope John leads. Ball still loose. Goes past the defenseman for Abington Heights. Number 87, Cooper Lapin in there. Ball still on the turf. And number 1 for Abington Heights scoops it up. Takes a hit in the face by number 21, Casey O'Connell. It was inadvertent. O'Connell just trying to knock it out of the number 1's cross. Stolen away by Mazway. Nice play by Logan. Here's Logan Mazway up the left wing. Mazway racing past number 2. He's got room to run. Pass down low. Deflected by number 3 for Abington Heights. It's loose. Lapin. He scores. Cooper Lapin. Past the goalkeeper. And it's 5-1 Pope John. So Lapin adds the 5th goal. And the 5th and 6th grade Pope John Junior Lions up 5-1. Goalkeeper number 15 for the Comets. Pass it out.
Good job, stay with him. Good job.
AJ Acuria stealing the ball away. It's on the turf. Mazway in there as well. Scooped up by number 3 for Abington Heights. Acuria with a swipe. Now another. Number 3 trying to roll to his right. Pass to Curia. Now in the middle. Goes past number 7 towards the sideline. Number 46 for Abington Heights is able to save that. Number 2, James Mahalik in there. Trying to knock the ball loose. Pass to the number 2, the shot. Save, Roman Pena. Nice save by Pena. And he tosses it out down the field. It's going to be scooped up by number 23, Luca Pippa. Here's Pippa across the midfield line. Pippa's got Mazway with him. Pass over to Logan. Mazway coming in. He gives it off. O'Connell racing in. Fanned on the shot, and Lapin has it, and it's stolen away by the goalkeeper for Abington Heights. 5-1, Pope John over Abington Heights' roster, right? Oh, okay. Do I have him on there? Oh, got it. Thank you. I'll keep an eye on the helmet. Thanks so much. All right, so we've got the ball on the left wing. There's Lambert Spanstra with the shot, and he scores. Ah, that worked out perfectly. Lambert Spanstra. And he's wearing number 21, but he's got a blue helmet. There's also a number 21, Casey O'Connell, who's wearing a white helmet. So Spanstra scores a goal, makes it 6-1. Thank you so much for that. So, 6-1, Pope John. And here's number 2. Weibel gets a hit on him. Pass off to 3. Number 3 with it up top. Weibel knocks it loose. We got a whistle on the play by the referee, so. And they're going to penalize Weibel for that. I got a peek at the time here to see how much is left. About halfway through. It's 12 after 8, so this game will go on for probably another 13, 14 minutes. It's either 25 or 27 it ends, and then the quick turnover to the next game. And beneficial for us, the 7th and 8th graders play on this field against Abington Heights right after this. So we'll start up a new feed for the 7th and 8th grade game. Each game will have its own file, so on Facebook Live. Here's the pass over to number 13, Elon Nisbeth.
Go, Joey!
24, Joseph Bonavino in the Abington Heights section of the field. The pass goes wide left. Pope John's closest, number 21, and that is the 21 with the white helmet, Casey O'Connell. You also have 21 out there with the blue helmet, as we talked about. Lambert Spanstra. We've got number 12 on the field, Jace Borbis right now, along with number 24, Joseph Bonavino, and number 87, Cooper Lapin. 6-1, Pope John leads over Abington Heights. O'Connell's going to inbound. Overcast conditions, but definitely a lot warmer today than it was yesterday. It's snow in the Sparta area. We got down to Chatham for the varsity and JV games in lacrosse, and it turned to rain. Everything else was postponed, but the boys' lacrosse played on. Perhaps it shouldn't have. It was a bad day for Pope John. Those days happen. Shot. Score! Did it hit on the outside? They say it hit on the outside of the net, so no goal. So number 15 for Abington Heights. He'll walk it out. Yeah, I saw the net move, but the ball was on the outside when the goalie recovered. Stolen away by O'Connell. O'Connell coming in on the right wing. O'Connell turns around, a 360 move. Bounce shot. Score! Casey O'Connell. Nice bounce shot past the goalkeeper for Abington Heights, and that makes the score 7-1.
Get him, Joe.
Stolen away by Joseph Bonvino. Pass across. Lapin's going to be closest, so it's still inbounds. They'll pick it up. The pass was intended for number 16, Bennett Pucci. Now over to Spanstra. Lambert Spanstra. 360 move. Back to Lapin on the left. Now back to Spanstra on the left wing. He's got O'Connell down below along with Bonvino and Pucci on the right wing. Now, the shot by Lapin. Score! A bounce shot past the goalkeeper to make it 8-1 Pope John. Dominating performance by the Lions here. Scooped up by Spanstra. Spanstra's coming in on the left wing. The shot. Score! 9-1. Lambert Spanstra with the goal. Great performance by the 5th and 6th grade Pope John Junior Lions today. Here's number 7 for Abington Heights. Ball's loose. It's on the turf. Scrum for the ball. Whistle. It's going to go Abington Heights' way. We get Abington Heights out of Northeast Pennsylvania, as are most of these teams here. There's a couple from Northern New Jersey. Pope John will play Scranton later on today for the final game. Here's number 3. Pucci on him. 3. Pass across to 7. It popped out of his cross. Number 22 with the shot off the side of the net. It's behind. Fight for the ball as it's on the turf. Number 13 in there, John McCann. McCann with the pass back to the goalkeeper, Roland Pena. Pena will flip it downfield. Stolen away by number 8. It's on the turf, however. He's able to scoop it up. And a nice play by Bonvino. Joseph Bonvino passed out to Paul Weibel. Weibel racing down the field on the right wing. Takes the shot. Score! It bounced off the goalkeeper and into the top of the net. Weibel's goal makes it 10-1 Pope John. So now the inbound by O'Connell to Weibel. Lions lead by 9. 10-1 here. Here's a shot. High over the crossbar and out of bounds. Maybe a little to the right as well. Rocking for a shot by Weibel there. Just missed. We are at Delaware Valley High School for Game 1 of the RiverLAX tournament. The annual tournament here in Northeast Pennsylvania, inviting many teams from PA and from Northern New Jersey, Sussex County, that area. Here's Masway. Pope John's been playing this for at least 5 years, probably longer. Oh, the shot, score! Zach Pillock taking the pass from Logan Masway, and Pillock burying it into the back of the net in the bottom left corner. That's a hat trick for Zach Pillock, and the Lions lead 11-1. Nice to see that the scoring touch runs in the Pillock family. Brody with his ability to score, and you see Zach has it as well. A.J. Curia races up the field, gives it to Masway. Logan Masway, pass down low, the shot, saved by the netminder for Abington Heights. Off the shot by number 10, Tristan Lorenzo. Lorenzo going for his second goal. Weibel up top. Pass down low. Here's Masway. Ball's on the turf. Abington Heights trying to scoop it up. Still loose. And there's Lorenzo for Pope John. Tristan Lorenzo on the left wing. Over to Weibel. Paul Weibel on the left. Pass down low. Mazway with it. Logan Mazway. Cross field pass. Doesn't get there. Curia after it. AJ Curia. Intercepted by number 3 for the Comets. Number 3 tossing it downfield from the long pole up to number 22. Ball's on the turf. It's a choppy field here. This is the practice field for Delaware Valley. So we're going to move to other fields later, and I think they're a little smoother. I know that the main field is turf, and Lions will get at least a game on that.
30 seconds. Push for possession. White up top.
All right, so Paul Weibel called for the penalty. 30-second penalty, so Abington Heights will have a power play for 30 seconds. Push called against Paul Weibel. We start up, it is 10-1 or 11-1. I believe it's 10-1. Here's number 7 for the Comets. Knocked out of his cross, scooped up by number 13, John McCann.
I want to see the video.
Have it online, Facebook Live. So substitutions in for Abington Heights. 7 with the pass across. Over to number 12. Shot down low. Just wide left. Going towards the back line. Number 7 trying to chase it down along with number 13 for Pope John McCann. Here's McCann. Pass back to the goalkeeper, Roman Pena. Pena will toss it downfield. Over to Mazway. Logan Mazway on the far sideline in front of the Pope John bench. Now the pass. Curia. Cross field to number 23, Luca Pippa. Pippa with the shot. Nice save by the Abington Heights goalkeeper, who got a whistle. Substitutions in for Pope John. That was a nice shot by Pippa. Even better save by the Abington Heights goalie. So we'll start it up. Paul Weibel on the left wing. Lions lead 10-1. Pass over to Mazway. Hit off of the stick of number 87, Cooper Lapin. And taken away by the Comets. Number 3, knocked out of his stick. And now a flag against Zach Pillock. Delayed penalty call.
Stop jogging.
And so when Spanstra picks it up, the whistle blows on the penalty against Pillock. 30-second penalty. Pope John getting into a bit of trouble here with penalties. He's got a 9-goal lead, but still want to play the game right, obviously. So here we go again. Number 12 with it for Abington Heights. Moves into the Pope John side of the field. Up top, he's going to take the shot. Saved by Roman Pena. Nice save with the big fisherman net. Pops over the crossbar and back behind. Scooped up by Ted Zwicky. He'll give it to Pena. Pena will toss it downfield. Logan Mazway on the right. Over to Paul Weibel. Weibel on the left. Pops out of the cross of number 16, Bennett Pucci. Pucci looking to work his way in. Now back to Spanstra. Lambert Spanstra with it. And there's the horn. That's the end of the game. The Pride has spoken. The Pope John Junior Lions defeat Abington Heights. Final score, the Lions 10, Comets 1. Nice first win for Pope John, and they'll move on to action later on in the tournament. They will take on the Tribe at 10 a.m. and then at noon, Mountaintop, and then 2 p.m., Scranton. We'll have the Tribe game at 10. We're going to miss the 12 o'clock game against Mountaintop, but then we will have the 2 p.m. contest against Scranton to close out the day. So, Pope John 1-0 on the RiverLAX tournament. They'll move on to the game against the Tribe at 10 a.m. Please stay with us. We'll start up a new feed in a few minutes. It'll be the Pope John Junior Lions 7th and 8th grade squad taking on the Abington Heights Comets. For everyone here at Delaware Valley High School in Milford, Pennsylvania, is Mike Formersano saying thanks for joining us. Final score once again. The Pope John Junior Lions 5th and 6th grade team defeats Abington Heights 10-1. Have a good morning. We'll see you in a little while.